Another win would put them in a tough spot, but even in an eco round, Ustio still has that tour de force online. So if EG lose this one, they're still going to be A-okay moving into the next until they get to that full loss bonus. Again, we fight for the space. EG quick to take it, though. Very deep. I mean, there's no contention immediately in this dish position. They're pushing all the way up. They're getting these ult orbs for free, and this is everything. When your economy's starting to take a hit, you can get that ult back online for Zelsis. You can get another operator, a free one, in the hands of Boostio. And speaking of, Zelsis, he met his fate, unfortunately, as Boostio takes down the Raze with the op again.
The wall is broken, so presence will have to be maintained here for the moment for Evil Geniuses. Where's the destination, though? For V1, there's a trademark in towards EMEA. That will reveal the intentions, but they instead look to push in towards Sans. Sight will likely be given on over to version 1, but with dish control still for EG, this retake, it might not even have to come down to the retake. As long as they can hold space, apply pressure from dish, this is going to be very difficult. V1 either has to fight for spawn or refight in for dish.
30 seconds left.
And if you're version 1, you cannot give anything to Giacomo here. He's one away from that showstopper, and you know that's going to open things up for the squad. If he's going to be first to contact, quite possibly, it's Boostio instead. Wardell falls, and the rest of the team, they're out towards main. The spike is planted for him, but what do they have for it? Just the fault line to play with. Now they don't have Xander, it's Penny and Effie's to work hand in hand. The dynamic duo, there goes the fault line, there goes the rest of the utility, and it's all up to the rifles. The flashes come around the corners, they go unchecked, and Effie's picks up 2 huge kills, but the defuse is coming on through. They hop off for just a second. Now Penny needs to try and get back on it, force the issue, but he just can't do it. Reformed scared for a second, but Calm is there to bail him out, and the round goes away of EG.
Seconds of stall plus another 20 seconds on another smoke. You have to rely on a little bit of luck. Hope you can get something done with the spray through the smoke when that utility was already used initially on the execute. In a great place. And V1 instead pushed down towards his eco. Only 2 hero rifles to work with, but they have the right play and they have an opener too.
They do get stunned up, slowed down for just a second, and Apoth is there to equalize. Wardell will fall. They're going right on into the fight, and Apoth sprays them down. 2 targets up, 2 targets down. It's 3 on the round in version 1. They're forced to scramble, only 2 remaining. As Penny goes up and makes it just Effie's. Try and fight forward with his squad, and you were hoping to get something, and you got Giacomo, sure. But that's not a whole lot here for version 1.
It really isn't. Effie's has but 1 flash and aftershock to work with here. That stun's on a recharge, but the time is working against him. 50 seconds left, and there's still that operator ever present on the other side of the map. He wants to push towards A here. Well, Boostio should be able to shut him down, or at very least get information off of his trademarks. The decision seems to be wrap back around, hope you can get a sneaky kill here, double back in towards B. It's gonna be difficult. None of these kills are being given away for free. Doubled up is Evil Geniuses in towards the nest, and just on the other side, Reformed has a crossfire as well.
And 2 of 3 are low. Comes to HP. The Sage spotted. Unfortunately, the flick not good enough. Reformed will take down Effie's. Evil Geniuses will find themselves.
Boostio has an up. Reformed has a wall. He has slows. Apoth has his smokes, his molly. Normally, they're primed to break that Utilon down. Previously, you'd see a lot of teams running the KO on this map, and it would help with that, but you have no such in this one. It'll just have to be the fight, and already they're being pinched on in. The Tour de Force has flanked them. They're held in, and now the Rolling Thunder available.
Calm he's trying to calm to Reformed. Hey, man, you might get a little bit of friendly fire here. It doesn't matter, though. The rest of the squad able to help him out. Reform still gets his. Giacomo gonna go kill list here on the round as Penny tries to fight back. Tour de Force has got 3 more shots and 4 more enemies. 1 directly around the corner. That and Giacomo, and he peeks the wrong way as the door's still open. Effie's has to pick up 4 on the round. This is a very tall ask for any player on any server. Now it's 5 as the resurrection comes on through. The stun is perfect. The backstab's there. We need to see something. As for Evil Geniuses, keep doing what you're doing. As for Boostio, keep doing what you're doing, as we already get a different approach to the attacking side here for EG. Split across the B site, 3 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and it's Boostio coming up from tree. First to contact here, pushing his way all the way up. Headhunter in hand, but immediately kills going back and forth. Zephy's in reformed. Hopped their way into the kill feed is Wardell. Tucked in the corner behind his wall. Will scoop up another. And Effie's is so darn good with the classic. He's unmatched. Now Giacomo, 24 HP. 6. Oh, and a boomba right in his face. Okay, never mind.
Yep. It'll end. Just he sees that one. Good utility there from Zelsis. Unless Bustio does something with the Headhunter again, which we shouldn't count out. 3 bullets would be 3 kills.
That is very true. That is... Well, that would be the Bustio way, and he's right in front of us on our screens. Penny just escaping the timing. They go back and forth. Headhunter for Headhunter, and it's Penny out on top. So able to stabilize here in the anti-eco round. Make sure the damage would be mitigated, or at the very least will be minimum, and it's Reformed who actually ends up doing the damage. You run out of shots. Penny, unfortunately, couldn't land the last few. Reformed finds himself in a decent spot. Healed up. Weapon in hand. Spike being planted. Here comes the take. Bold. It's the death ball. It's the death ball. It's a 1v3 every single time here for Evil Geniuses. They have no breathing room.
No, none to work with whatsoever. This whole team fighting together. Calms down live, though. Gets one. How much more can he get done, though? 65 HP. The stun back online, and Aftershock, too, but I don't think the stun goes deep enough. And now an Aftershock against him, and Zelsis on the swing. V1, they take quite a bit of damage in that round. Probably more than they should have, but still, a round's a round. They take their pick.
Yeah, that right there, it's one of them Pyrrhic victories. We're sure you won, but at what cost? We'll see how aggressive they're feeling.
2-3 players that can be potent with that weapon. Who's going to pick it up if they eventually get to that point? That's my question. We'll keep that in the back of our heads as we reassess to the round at hand, where Bustio is alone and could be in some trouble. Does he clear close up atop the wall? It's very awkward, but Effie's was there to support. Bustio goes down for nothing. This could get tough for EG, but Jaw, fast. He wants to keep this one going. A fight for Zelsis, a swing. The Spectre, the double, thinking more. How does he get so much value? Zelsis for a double, and now only 2 players remaining, already revealed. And Effie's keeping them zoned on back. A flash to contain, a sky smoke to hold them in towards main. This round is looking like trouble.
And that's exactly what version 1 wanted, right? An early kill. Evil Genius say, hey, we got to start going here on the opposite side of the map. And they take the shortest route to the A site with the closest and tightest angles, that being through sand. And well, that's where the Spectres and the run and gun really gets heaps of value. That's exactly what we saw. And now the Vandals and Bulldog, well, Effie's hasn't quite gotten his piece of the pie. We'll see if he's afforded the sweet. So, well,
EG, they will be on an eco this round. I'm really hoping they take attack off of this round, unless they pull it off, which would be wild, but not necessarily out of the picture. But if they do lose this round, I'm hoping for a tactical pause, take it to OT, and win there. EG, though, again, wanting to move quickly in this one. The stun good to contain, but Zelsis just taking a duel now. That showstopper, earn more. How much can he get done? Only 2. Might just be enough, though, as the remainder of these players were spotted on out in the Sage Wall. Still keeps them locked on in.
Yeah, and your question was answered, right? It's Wardell, the one with the op in hand, and I thought it was scary once he gets stunned up, but if they're going to put aggression out towards A main and push the op off, all Wardell has to do, back away, put that wall up, he's A-okay, and he can look over it if anybody is still trying to peek that way from main. So the Sage somehow, some way still works for Wardell with an op in hand, and unfortunately, this eco round looking like an eco round for Evil Geniuses. Apoth has got himself a weapon, so a lot of weight on his shoulders to try and get something done here. But it's a Headhunter, a Stinger, and a Sheriff. A couple of smokes still to work with. Lots of util here on the attacking side. Unfortunately, the defense, they're still postured up.
But Penny, he has that trademark. He'll reveal that chamber before the flank actually comes, and Penny can swing to support off Xander's contact.
Ooh, and that wall, it's a little slippery because Xander has the angle here. That's a wall you wish you could have back if you're reformed. Unfortunately, he's just stuck on the opposite side. Okay, Bustio. Oh, the Headhunter finally silenced Xander. Good on the swing, good on the kills.
But it wasn't enough, really. At that point, your team is already dead. You're out on your own. It was a good idea, good play, but it won't get the job done. Now,
Paint Shell's out and over the top. Wardell with the op. Just a little, barely anything given to him. And he takes the life to perform. Now Giacomo in a tough spot as he falls off the box. He's able to strafe to safety, and the Aftershock will force the op away. Meanwhile, the defense still sitting pretty. One player ahead. Just about everybody here on the B site to try and answer for this push. Across the map, though, it's Penny. Waiting to hear or see something. And Boostio now with the weight on his shoulders to try and open things up. A 1v1 directly here on the site. Making a 2v1 as a cross. It's about to be spotted. Boostio in a really tough spot. Backs away, tries to take the fight with the player that could be up top. And Penny wins it out. Now EG, they didn't take that timeout. They looked or seemed to have an idea. And it's already gone sour.
Yeah, that it has. Still this Rolling Thunder available. A stun as well onto Penny. Is there a player to follow this up in main? Yeah, Apoth will look to swing. If they kill Penny, this round could be big. He's stunned, but gets away. That rendezvous too good. And Celsius back through the smoke, takes down Calm. Spikes on the floor. They realize that they are spraying for it. And everyone on the scene here for version 1.
Does seem to be planted though, so a couple extra credits is really all Evil Geniuses can hope for. Apoth would have to do something crazy. He's got the ult, sure, but no space, no time. Well, now no HP. Evil Geniuses, they concede yet another round. And a reminder, if you're just joining us, 9-3 is where we were at. Now 9-8.
We saw it there with the fight over towards Arcade. In winning that completely changed the plan. It was Boostio dying there, lurk down. They were lacking information. Had to just take the gamble on this play. And it did not work out whatsoever. Good work specifically to Celsius.
And that could turn things around. Boombot early though from Celsius to try and reveal positions here. And I mean, a deep sky smoke. Hey man, this is not going to be free if you want to push this way.
So a lot of people lied to us and said the Spectre was nerfed. It got nerfed. This gun is still ridiculous. You can get, or excuse me, the Stinger instead. You can get so much done with the Stinger. Like, it is a run and gun, good for one weapon. And when you combine that with quite a few ults, create some chaos, maybe Boostio pull some rotations. This round is not out of the picture. V1, though, they have some resources available to help in way of a retake. They can concede some space to these lesser weapons, use Xander's Orbital Strike to delay, and Effie's, if he gets a kill or two here, maybe recovers an Ult Orb, that Rolling Thunder could come online as well.
And I really appreciate, right, the obvious play is to grab an orb for Boostio just to get his ult online. In version 1, they're okay to give that up. They understand that having that tour de force on the attacking side could be difficult. And, well, the lesser buys, we'll see what they can get done here. Combat's going to try and push him on through, but it's just quick speed for now. Jogamo takes a bit of damage, and everybody from version 1 forced to back away. They can see the site, but they've got the ult.
They saved that Rolling Thunder. Are they going to push deep off that? Util goes in for V1, but EG, what's the reply? They need to get proactive here with the lesser guns.
The plant, it still hasn't gone down. It's been delayed so long. Now the spike is falling in the Stinger, although usually good for one, not at the long ranges like that. It's all about the RNG at that point in the time. The clock, it's just ticking too far down this round. It goes just as you would expect.
To get something done, but it doesn't happen. They will have the rifles now. They still have those ults aforementioned, so I'm hoping to see something, but right now EG has just been looking limp. I mean, version 1 is in complete control of this game. The forward aggression is great. The